We've got a couple of members from the group Simple Minds with us today. Welcome to the show, Derek Forbes and Jim Kerr.
Hello. Hello.
Your popularity has started to pick up. I understand your upcoming dates in Toronto and in Ottawa are just about sold out. And your music is basically different. It's not the mainstream of rock and roll that's been coming from the UK and from the islands these days. How would you describe your music?
Well, there's a certain art element in it, I think. Just now in Britain, after 2 years of the punk movement where everything was based more on, I don't know, energy and things, now there's a much more vision coming into the music, a lot more image. It's not the same, for 2 years with the same cliches of anarchy and riot and all these kind of things. That's all gone, and now there's much more, I don't know, a melodic element. Now the bands, instead of just talking, can also play. And I think, I don't know, each time we get reviewed, I don't think anyone has ever put their finger on exactly what it is. But there's a real, we take bits from everywhere, very much influenced by music over the past 10 years.
Who are some of the people that have influenced you?
Eno.
Brian Eno?
Brian Eno in a experimental sense. Lou Reed.
Roxy, early Roxy.
Yeah, Roxy, Mark Bolan.
David Bowie, people like that.
Sort of, I don't know, visual type bands, kind of imagey type bands.
What kind of instruments do you use? Or do you use a lot of synthesizer in your music?
Well, yeah, we use about 5 different kinds. He uses Jupiter. This is a rolling thing. He's got that. Farfisa piano effect, and he uses a couple of different synthesizers. What else? We use guitar, sax.
Yeah, rhythms almost. Yeah, very rhythmic when we get to record.
You've got 3 albums out now. The latest one, I'll just see if the camera can get a shot of this.
Empires and Dance.
Yeah. And it's on Zoom Records, and it's available in Canada through WEA Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sire.
Gentlemen, the music business is a very, very cutthroat business. There are a lot of bands who are trying to make it into the spotlight, who want to get records released. And a lot of these bands are coming out of England these days, and out of Scotland and Ireland. Now we have the Boomtown Rats and a few others. How tough is it for a band to get recognition these days in your part of the world?
Well, in Britain it's great just now. It's really broken up, and there's a lot of independents, just small companies start making records almost from the home, sending them to the DJs. And in Britain it's still not great, but it's getting wider that the DJ can just pick up the record almost and play it. I mean, not sort of peak time, you know. This is more at night and nighttime radio, so word is spreading very fast. There's a good enthusiasm, and it doesn't take so long now in Britain for, if not to get it a big deal, but at least to get well known enthusiasm wise. There's a whole new interest in music. Some people said, you know, after the new wave and punk thing, that music or rock and roll was dead and things, but I don't think that's true. It's just shedded its skin again.
Well, how Derek, does a group get popular? I mean, you don't have the radio facilities that you have here in America, so you don't get as much airplay. There are live gigs, there's word of mouth. How does it happen?
Well, the way we started really was to build up a following in the one town in Glasgow, and then work your way into England and make demo tapes and go around the companies with that sort of thing. So,
Does it help
so we sort of brought press up to Scotland instead of go down to England and like everybody else goes to London and disappears sort of thing if you're from Scotland. So we says get up there and watch the band.
In other words, you make them go to where you are because you want to keep your identity.
Yeah, more and more bands that it used to be for the past 10 years everyone went to the gold streets of London to make it, which is just a joke. Now bands are staying in Glasgow and Manchester and Sheffield, and the whole London thing's become very I don't know, jaded.
Yeah, it's not really many bigger London bands. The bigger bands are coming from like Manchester, Liverpool, and Scotland.
Yeah, regional type things. And the press in Britain's very good just now, in as much that it's very, very open to what's happening outside. Just a London empire.
How do you get to come to America like you did? What does it take? Does it take a record company to say, hey, you're ready, or does it take...
No, this is all self-financed by us. It's just we haven't really. Well, this is our first time. You could say we came once to the States, but it's for 2 dates, and it's our first time in Canada. But the people in the clubs that we have found are very enthusiastic, and you know, the kind of little money you can pick up in the bigger places like New York and things can help to finance you go into some of the smaller towns and things. And although just now, like, although the new bands aren't, you know, they're not getting peak time radio and things, the enthusiasm now in the States and from the people I spoke to in Canada is there's a parallel between the enthusiasm there once was in Britain in '77. So although just now it's a little flame, I think it can be a big fire.
It's going to blossom.
I think so, yeah.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, we wish you the best of luck doing it. Where do you go from here? A few more dates in Canada?
Yeah,
Toronto.
Ottawa, London,
Yeah.
Ontario.
Good luck to both of you and
Thank
to
you.
the rest of the band, and come and visit us again next time you're around.
Thank you.